Did you know that there was an army so deadly they even terrified the great Pharaoh Ramses II? Did you know that this army had a massive fleet with ships resembling modern submarines? And did you know that after causing total devastation across the known world, these mysterious invaders suddenly vanished without a trace? Welcome back to the channel. Today we will tell you the tale of the most terrifying army in history, the legendary Sea Peoples. The Sea Peoples were one of the most powerful navies in ancient times. They terrorized the Mediterranean for over a century, attacking coastal cities, pillaging villages, and even invading entire countries. But who exactly were the Sea Peoples? Where did they come from, and where did they go? Let's find out in today's episode. The earliest record of the Sea People can be found in the 13th century BC in the land of Canaan. This is when Ramses II, one of Egypt's greatest pharaohs, ruled the region. During his reign, he fought many battles against various foreign invaders, including the dreaded Sea Peoples. The Egyptians called them Shirdan, which translates to the islands. But despite their name, historians believe that the Sea Peoples actually came from multiple regions across the Mediterranean, not just islands. In fact, many researchers agree that the Sea Peoples may have originated from the following areas: the Aegean and Ionian Islands. Yes. These islands are located in the eastern Mediterranean between Greece and Turkey, and are believed to have been the home of some of the Sea Peoples' chieftains. Some historians also believe that the islands of Crete, Rhodes, and Cyprus may have been part of the Sea Peoples network, supplying them with much-needed resources and manpower. The Anatolian coast. This area, located on the western coast of modern-day Turkey, is thought to be another possible origin point for the Sea People. In particular, the cities of Waialusa and Miletus are believed to have been key players in the Sea Peoples network. Northwestern Africa. Historians have suggested that the Sea People may have also originated from parts of North Africa, particularly from the regions around modern-day Libya and Tunisia. These areas were home to several powerful city-states during the Late Bronze Age, such as Oa Sabratha and Leptis Magna, which could have contributed to the Sea Peoples' naval strength. Southern Italy and Sicily. Southern Italy and Sicily are also believed to have been part of the Sea Peoples network. The city of Thera, located on the island of Santorini, is thought to have been a major hub for the Sea People, providing them with ships and sailors. So as you can see, the Sea People were not a unified force with a single origin point, but rather a collection of different groups from around the Mediterranean that came together to form a loose confederation. What we know for sure is that these groups spoke related languages and shared similar cultural traits, suggesting that they had a common ancestor, or had been in contact with each other for a long time before forming their confederation. Now let's talk about their navy. We don't know exactly how many ships the Sea People had, but it must have been quite a large fleet considering that they were able to sail all around the Mediterranean and raid coastal cities without being detected. Some historians estimate that the Sea People may have had anywhere from 200 to 600 ships at their disposal, which would have given them the ability to transport large numbers of soldiers and plunder across the Mediterranean. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Sea Peoples' navy is the description of their ships by ancient Egyptian records. According to these records, the Sea Peoples' ships were large, swift, and maneuverable, resembling modern submarines. The Egyptians also described the ships as having a single mast with square sails and a large cargo hold, making them ideal for long-distance travel and warfare. In addition to their size and speed, the Sea Peoples' ships were also well protected, making them difficult to destroy, according to Egyptian records. The ships were constructed in such a way that they could resist the impact of catapults and other siege engines commonly used by coastal defenders. But what truly made the Sea Peoples so terrifying was their fighting prowess. They were fierce warriors who fought with swords, bows, and arrows, and were said to be experts in hand-to-hand combat. Their ability to navigate and attack quickly made them extremely dangerous opponents for coastal cities and countries. They would appear suddenly, unleash their fury, and disappear just as quickly, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. Now let's discuss the mysterious disappearance of the Sea Peoples. After causing havoc across the Mediterranean for over a century, the Sea Peoples suddenly vanished, which raises many questions. Where did they go? What happened to their navy, and why did they stop raiding coastal cities? Unfortunately, there are no easy answers to these questions, and historians have put forward several theories to try to explain the Sea Peoples. Disappearance. One theory is that the Sea Peoples were defeated by the Egyptians and other Mediterranean powers and were forced to flee or were killed in battle. However, there is little evidence to support this theory, and it is not entirely clear that the Sea Peoples were ever decisively defeated. Another theory is that the Sea Peoples were victims of the so-called Sea Peoples Curse. This theory suggests that the confederation broke apart due to internal conflicts or external pressures, such as the rise of new powers in the Mediterranean. Yet another theory is that the Sea Peoples simply lost interest in raiding coastal cities and decided to settle down instead. This theory is supported by the fact that some of the settlements along the Mediterranean coast show signs of Sea People influence, such as the presence of their artifacts and the adoption of their architectural styles. Now let's take a look at the legacy of the Sea Peoples. Despite their mysterious disappearance, the Sea Peoples left behind a lasting legacy. They are remembered as fierce warriors and skilled sailors who terrorized the Mediterranean for generations. The story of the Sea Peoples has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film, and their legend continues to capture the imagination of people around the world. But what do you think happened to the Sea Peoples? Do you have any theories or ideas about who they were and where they went? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear your ideas. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting historical tales. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new. Till next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past. Before we wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to thank our supporters for their generous support. Your support will help us continue to bring you the highest quality content. So thank you again for your support. And once again, thank you all for watching. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content. Take care and goodbye.